Get your pitchforks ready for this one, kids. If you've read the title, you know what I'm about. And I kinda mean it. After the reveal of FemGars, I was taking a shower, my head almost hitting the shower head, and I had one of those shower thoughts. We shouldn't even have FemGar, or Bun Boys for that matter. They shouldn't exist. It's been 5 years almost since Shadowbringers. 5 years before we got the other genders for the initial 2 races, because they was never in the cards to begin with. Female Viera and male Hrothgar was made for each other, with no intention to make the other genders. Why? Because people wanted to be a Viera, mainly female Viera. We wanted Fran. Now, this is just a theory, a game theory, if you will, but I imagine Yoshi, being the Matsuno fan he is when working with him on Evilise raids, got his go-ahead to make it, but wanted to respect the lore, and only do females. Let's be real, that's all anyone thought about wanting at the time anyways. So, they came up with doing a male Ronso, Hrothgar, to balance it. Fans would be happy, get basically 2 races, Viera waifus, and the furries would come together and rejoice. But that's not what happened. Viera gets announced, and by the next FanFest, people are aching for male bunny boys, thinking they were saving them for next. But their hopes were dashed when Hrothgar came in. The community didn't even know they wanted male bunny boys until it wasn't offered. I'd go as far as to say that no one asked for male bunny boys until the Viera was announced. We wanted to be bunny girls. The devs were respecting the lore, but the community didn't care. Male buns was only ever in concept art, never being an in-game male bun. But they wanted their male bunny boys. Why do you think we got them first? So, the more I've thought about it, the more I realized the community was just really selfish, and I'm assuming most have never even played 12 to respect the Viera lore.
Viera who have abandoned the wood are Viera no longer. Mjorn too has left her embrace.
And you forsake them in turn?
It is the will of the village. Viera must live always with the wood. So is the green word, and so is our law.
We'll let you worry about keeping your laws.
These are the same ones screaming, "You write the lore, you don't have to write it that way." That loud screaming forced the devs' hand to rush and make the other genders that they never intended to make when they was already having trouble with the skeletons of the first ones. Setting back the hats, and now they're called lazy for it, taking 4 years to complete because they are also doing the graphic updates, and still Yoshi P left the door open for more races despite how hard it's been. We didn't deserve male Viera and FemGar. We shouldn't have even gotten them. I literally had someone say to me they were wondering how they were going to bullshit FemGar into Dawn Trail, because they aren't supposed to be around. But none of that matters. We get to play them now. Well, that's my trash take anyways. I'm happy we are getting them for those who like them, but it seems like it's been such a pain for the devs and they clearly didn't plan on doing them to begin with. And I think all of this was just so we could get female Viera. This is what it turned into. But again, that's just a theory. A theory I feel is probably pretty close to what happened.